They flip sticks, choose attack or side.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jim Moe. Going to be doing a color commentary for the live stream here. I'm a USA Guts player, and I played as a member of USA Guts 2, the Aces, for this tournament. My team, unfortunately, has already been eliminated, but I'm going to be delivering commentary. You see on the stream, I'm going to be walking around in the light blue WGCC hoodie. But right now, both teams are getting ready. I went too far. It's fine. Okay. All right. All right. I apparently strayed a little bit too far away from the control center, but now I'm back. So we get ready to get started here. Looks like USA is going to be throwing first. Pack has chosen downwind in assumption that on fourth switch they will get the wind behind them. Common choice at higher level play. For anybody not familiar, Guts is a game of extreme throw and catch where one team will have a member throw the disc at the other team. The other team has to catch it with one hand without trapping the disc against the body, or between two hands, or even two parts of the arm if you bend your elbow. Up first to throw is Marty Gray. Marty is a new player this year. Despite that, he is an absolutely fantastic shot and great on defense as well. Marty's traditional throw is a sneaky backhand where he can also change his grip mid-run up and throw something different. Backhand. And I believe that was wide. When the players on defense line up, they line up fingertip to fingertip. And on the outside of the fingertips, there's an area for both high, for marking high, along with the outside that forms our box. Each player's box is unique to the player's height and does adjust if
I will make sure that
movement happens, such as a jump. All right, that's Kingo, and that's another point. So that is 2 for Pack to 0 for USA Guts. The first person struck in the event of no catch is the person that has to throw back. And that point, it hit Evan Davis. He's throwing a flick and hit. And that hit
USS point.
number, who is that? Number 4. Oh, hit Kingo, number 44. So 2 shooting 1. Flick. Up, and wind took it. That's down. So that is 1 shooting 3. Looks like Marty got a hand on that first.
Next point.
Marty's approach, backhand. And down. That's a point. Japanese team, exceptional movement around the disc, but it just
USA.
bobbled a little bit too far out for them to corral it before it hit the ground. All right. Up next to throw is number 66, Takuya. Getting instructions on who to target, I believe.
Yes.
Since the first person to touch it is also the person that has to throw back, the element of strategy involved in picking your targets also involves who you want throwing back at you. All right. Holding, looks like it's a flipper. Up. And caught.
Defense.
Great movement by Evan Davis.
Nobody gets points.
The team was bobbling it around, and I think Will Walden, team captain, got a little bit of spin on it. Then Evan yanked it out of the air before it could hit the ground. No point. Score remains 2 shooting 3. Flick. Up and down. That ties it up, 3-all.
USS points. Don't worry.
All right. Number 4 to throw, Toshi. Flick. And a bag. Frank Brady just took that out of the air. No chance. In the event of a catch, the person that throws back is the one that caught the disc.
Catch in the bag.
All right. All right, here's Frank's approach, backhand, and a bag in return. Great catch.
Still 3-3.
I believe, yes, that was number 53, Ogi, that had the catch on that. All right, flipper again. Short. In the event that the disc hits the ground before it gets to the line, that is a short throw or a dump, and that is a point for the defending team. So now the score is USA Guts 4, shooting Pack 3. In the event of a dump, any player on the opposing team may throw. Will Walden's going to take this one. Backhand. Up. And caught. That was a big secondary pop by whoever did that. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Who is that with the disc? I believe that's Toshi? Yes, Toshi with the disc. Oh, and caught. I think Marty had that initial deflection and Frank Brady was right there to pick it out of the air. Good defense. Score remains 4 shooting 3. Yes, Frank, Ryan, and Evan are all three members from the group in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Most of our local Guts players are from Michigan or Wisconsin. So it's awesome to see them out here making the trip. Backhand. And bag. Kengo.
In the bag.
Big hands. All right. Here comes Kengo. Two hand.
Oh,
Four
a
hand.
curve.
Two
Tax
finger
point.
And that's the score, tying it back up at 4-all.
4-4.
All right. Marty Gray to throw. Backhand. Up. And down. And that gives USA back its point lead advantage. Although coming into a switch, they definitely want more than a 1 point advantage over Pac. Every 11 points, the teams will switch sides of the field. This helps keep any one team from monopolizing the wind advantage, which in this case is pretty severe. All right.
Wait for this.
All right. The shot was up near the fingertips. They're arguing. USA Guts is arguing that the shot was high, while Pac is arguing that the shot was good.
Agree.
In this case, we have observers that we can call in, much like ultimate judges. Judges are John Hopkins and Oku, who are judges earlier. In the event that they are called in, the observer's call is final and there is no going against it. Team captains can discuss. The possibilities are either calling in the observers or requesting a rethrow. Or admitting good shot, which just happened. That ties it up, 5-all.
5-5.
All right. Evan Davis has been the one selected to throw. Two finger. And
Wait.
that's the switch. That is our first switch. In between rounds, members cross sides of the field, exchanging high fives and congratulations on good play. Helping keep the spirit of the sport alive. During the first switch, teams can exchange members only during the switch. After 11 points, in international rules, you can also do a member change. One team has to get to 11 points before that can be done at any time, though. Otherwise, it only happens during the switch.
Thank you. Making sure. Okay, thank you.
Right. Number 53, Ogie to throw. Wins behind him now. And bagged by Marty Gray. That's a good bag. I think Ogie might have taken some heat off the throw, trying to make it a little bit more controlled. Because he threw faster than that going the other way. All right, lining up. All right, Marty to throw. And down.
USA point.
That brings the score to 5 shooting 7. USA Guts on top by 2. All right. Toshi is going to be the one to throw, I believe. Yes. And feeling the wind on my face, I believe the wind has changed. It is no longer a straight back and forth. It is now a cross breeze, which will affect some throws greater than others. Backhands and certain styles of forehand will cut through the wind more easily, while throws like a flipper or a fish hook or a thumber will be greatly affected by it. And depending on the style of the two finger for a forehand flick, it can also make it far more likely to turn up and become a vertical shot, which is another way for a shot to become a dump. Shots have to be greater or less than 89 degrees. And it's a great shot. Top of the range over Marty. Flies off and Evan runs off to retrieve it. Common phrase spoken in the US when that happens during a tournament is go get it. Also shout out to the Bag Zone podcast, friends Noah Gannon and captain of my team last year, Braden Galisic, are the ones running that. Checking them out. All right, here comes Marty. Oh! He had the spot to pick it out of the air, but could not grab it.
USA point.
And that brings it to 6 shooting 8. He's a little sad that he missed that.
Didn't catch the 30.
Japanese teams are noted for great defense behind the line, but his teammate comes over and picks him up. I believe that was Takia. Yeah. Ganbare, Takia. You've got this. All right. Number 2, Keita, throw. Oh. Hand by Will Walden, hand by Evan Davis, and Frank Brady in the right place at the right time to pick it out of the air. I want to call out Guts for being one of the sports that it doesn't matter how old you are, just how well you play. Fish hook. Right on through. That's my throw of choice, especially with some wind. And he shows it right there. That slid right on through the line as it moved. That brings it to 6 shooting 9.
Okay. The point is 6-9. I'm not sure.
I believe that number 44, Kingo, is about to throw back in return.
I said it wrong. Sorry.
Maybe. USA Guts is calling for an ace. In the event that no player touches the disc on the way through, an ace is called, and the throwing team gets to pick who throws back.
They are choosing who.
And they still pick. Oh no, they pick Keita to throw. So, Keita, number 2, throwing 6 shooting 9. Two finger. And hit.
Max point.
Marty got a hand on that, but it dropped straight to the ground after he touched it. 9 shooting 7. The wind has changed again and is now going from Pack's end zone towards USA Guts.
Shooting.
Backhand. Oh,
USA point.
that's a big through. Nobody touched it. All right, and they pick K to throw again. 7 shooting 10. During a throw, an especially smooth backhand when in heavy wind like this can often air bounce and move up and down inches right before it hits the line. I think that's what happened there. Two finger. And through.
Max point.
10 shooting 8. And Evan Davis to throw. I believe number 13. No, 15. Number 15.
34 shooting.
Okay. Backhand. Turn around. And call is high from the Japanese team. And disagreement from USA Guts. I'm not sure. I think that one might have been high. All right, the captains are calling in the observers. In the event of an observer call-in, each captain makes their case as to why their decision is the correct one. The wording of an observer request can change the call. For instance, in the example of a shot that is high, a call might be made that it was an improper mark. Instead of feet together, hands straight up, that feet were widespread or that arm was at an angle to affect the height of the mark. Observers deliberating. In the event of a high shot, it is a dump and would be a point for Pack. The shot is high. That is a point for Pack.
It's outside.
And any member can throw back. I believe they're going to select Ken go. Yes. Ken go comes to the line. Forehand. And hit. And that ties it back up.
10-10 now.
Marty Gray to throw. Anybody that watches a lot of disc golf might recognize some of the posture for Marty's throw. He's a very good amateur disc golfer. That comes through to his backhand and speed as that goes straight through the line.
USA point.
So it's 10 shooting 11, and I believe Keita will be the one to throw. Yes. But now that one team has reached 11 points, they can substitute members at any point between throws. Two finger. And Marty bags him. That's big. See number 1 watching from the sidelines. That's the team captain, Masahi. All right. All right. Marty requesting a lineup to make sure that all members are at the correct distance apart, not too close together. All right. Marty's backhands. Up and down. That's our switch. And our second switch is a 12-10 switch with USA Guts on top by 2. And before Toshi, I believe, will be the one to throw back. Wind is still left to right across the screen, almost directly in the teeth of Pack. Keita going out to check something on the line. Don't know if he was checking something or just playing mind games. He's always got that smile on his face whenever he's playing this game. 2-finger, up and down. Marty leaps out in front of the line trying to get to it, but isn't quite able to get there. That looks like that hit Frank Brady. Brings it to 12 shooting 11. All right, Frank walks up, backhand, and down. And that hit number 44, Kingo.
Ready for a shot? Yes, ready for a shot.
And through. Kingo scores. Brings the score to 13 shooting 12.
12-13.
And that hit Ian Colwell. Ian's primary throw is a turnaround backhand, which, yep, that's it. Short, unfortunate dump. That ties it up at 13-all. After a dump, it's kind of common for the best thrower on the other team to throw, which is why Kingo's throwing. Shot, and down. That gives Pack back the lead.
Pack point.
14 over USA Guts' 13. The next switch will be at 33-point total. So we are 7 points away from it, I believe. Nope, 6 points. 6 points away. All right, Evan. Hit and down.
USA point. 14-14.
Ties it back up at 14. And Kingo is going to be the one throwing. And through.
Tax point.
Looks like that hit Evan again. 14 shooting 15. All right, forehand, up. Oh, not a catch. He was in the right place, but could not get it. Oh, that was Riku that time. Swung at it. Swinging at the disc when you're trying to catch it helps rob it of some of its rotational momentum. You often see players windmill a catch in the same style that you would see from a hockey or field hockey goalie. No, Kingo's gonna be throwing back. Tied up, 15 all.
Ready, shooting.
And through. They need to get off of him if they want to win this game. He can throw and hit just about anybody on that line.
I think it's 16, 15.
All right, Frank Brady to throw. 15 shooting 16. Pack having a quick discussion before they line up. Here comes Frank. And caught. First catching several throws, and that was Kengo that caught it too. A great catch, but that is probably not what USA Guts wanted to see. All right, here comes Kengo. Great shot right at the top of the hand there. No question that it was a good shot though. And that is 17-15 with Pack on top. One more point to the next switch. And no matter what, Pack is gonna be on top when the sides change. This is what they need going into the final switch. Frank Brady to throw.
Ready for shooting.
And backhand and caught.
In the bag. Oh, crazy.
Who was it that caught that? I believe that was number 4, Toshi. Yes, Toshi. Wind's gusting very strong right now. I think that Toshi is getting a little bit of advice from Keita and trying to let that wind die down a little bit before he throws. Don't think it's going to happen though. There is no time for a shot counter in Guts, but we are being timed for these matches. So, moving right along. Through. And Inkoa holds up a hand for a vertical shot. All right. And discussion over whether or not it's going to be a vertical shot or not. Or whether the shot was vertical, I should say. Okay, captains are arguing. I have a feeling this might come down to an observer call. Yep, they have asked the observers. Keita and Will know each other from last year's Worlds. All right. Observers are deliberating. And call for a rethrow. Common in international tournaments, uncommon in U.S. tournaments. Normally, a U.S. observer call will not include the ability for a rethrow.
They are taking a rethrow. Yes.
And over the course of that, the wind has changed just a little bit. And that's the switch. 18-15. Pack on top by 3. This is exactly where they want to be as they try and close out game 1.
18-15.
Oh, that wind's getting nastier. All right, Evan Davis to throw. Forehand. And down. That's point. Who'd they hit? Who has the disc? I believe that's number 21, Shingo. Nope, Keita's going to be throwing. All right. USA Gus has done a member change during the switch to bring in Ryan, number 13, I believe. All right. Keita's forehand. Up and down. Oh, not 13, 19 for Ryan.
Everyone, welcome to the victory ceremony of the World Flying Disc Federation 2025 Asia Oceanic Ultimate Championship Open Division.
All right, Marty Gray's the one that got hit by that. So 16 shooting 19. Remember, these games are to 21, win by 2. So USA Guts needs to turn on the defense if they want to keep in this game. They can't go point for point. Up and down. Despite an amazing interpretation of a flying fish, he did not get the grab on that. Who was that? That was number 66, Takia. They got the diving catch attempt. All right. That's number 44, Kingo, about to throw. Yep. Second time Marty's lenses have gotten knocked out of those glasses today. Nice thing about him is once he has a chance, they just go right back in. But that is 17 shooting 20. USA Guts for game 1, if they want to win this, they have to be perfect. Let's see if they can do it. Disposing of the glasses off of the sideline to his player familiar. Familiar player friend. All right.
The third place trophy will be presented to the team captain by King Matista, president of the Asia Oceanic.
Here comes Marty. Backhand. Up and down.
USA point.
After the hit robbed it of most of the momentum, the wind still carried it another 2 to 3 meters to the side, another 5 to 10 feet to the side. But that makes it 20 shooting 18.
In second place from Japan.
Number 66, Takia to throw. All right. Forehand flick. And down. That's game 1. So game 1 score is USA Guts 18, Pack 21. All right. Teams come together, congratulate each other on good play. And I believe we will have a short intermission between games to let players hydrate and let teams strategize. This is Jim Moak. I'll be right back. Thank you very much.
Minutes later and next gap. Thank you.
Oceanic Ultimate Championship gold medalist in the open division from Japan, Nomadic Drive.
Hey, take this. Hey, take this. He just do it upside down. Captain meeting. Okay.
All right. I'm back, everybody. This is Jim Moak here live, getting ready for the next game.
Picture on either both of our phones?
Sure.
Or what? It doesn't matter. I sang.
0-0.
All right. Getting ready to start here.
Can you do one vertical?
All right.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Looks like USA has elected to take side or not side. Yes, they chose side, and Japan chose shot. So here we go, get started. Kengo. Good shot. And first shot of the game, disagreement.
Discussion.
Good shot. All right, Will Walden to throw back.
Okay.
And deciding who to throw at. All right,
Got it.
lining everybody up. Backhand and through. That's 1-1 between Keita and Kengo. They choose Keita to throw back.
Ready for shooting.
All right, Keita flick and down.
Tack point.
All right, Will Walden to throw back. Right. Will's backhand.
Shooting.
And down. Ties it back up, 2-2. I was informed shortly before this game began that due to excellent time management during the first game, that they are removing the 25-point cap. So this game will go to somebody wins by 2, no matter how long it takes. And a great shot just at the area around the wrists. And Will Walden is throwing back. 2 shooting 3. All right. Will's backhand. And through. Once again, tying it up. 3-3 now.
3-3. Correct.
At this point, Kata and Will are having a bit of a duel. Who can catch? Let's see. Will making good contact, but still no catch. 3 shooting 4. Point for point. Someone needs to pull out some effort and get a catch. Otherwise, this is going to keep going forever. Teammates coming in strategizing, telling them, please get off of Kata. But who else do you hit on the line? Let's see. And no mark from 66.
USA point.
So, Takia, believe that's outside his hand, so he'll be the one throwing back. 4-4. As Will Walden throws and hits somebody else.
So maybe? Okay, got it. Ready for shooting.
Right?
Shooting. Okay.
Forehand flick. Great shot.
Pack point.
I just heard the tick as it went past Marty Gray's hand. 4 shooting 5. All right, Marty to throw back. Backhand. And down.
USA point.
I think Kata got a hand on that. Nope. That is number 4, Toshi. Nope, Kata did get a hand on it. Wearing his signature pink gloves. All right.
Ready for shooting.
Just walk up. Flick. Great shot. Kata's throw rose and then dipped right before it got to the hands and came in at about elbow level. That brings us to our first switch. That is 6-5, Pack on top by 1.
Switch side.
Excellent play by both teams. Defense needs to pick up a little bit though. Let's see any changes happen as they move to other sides of the field for wind. All right. Marty Gray to throw back.
Women's final between Japan and Zanzibar in Australia Alexis begins in 1 minute.
All right. 5 shooting 6. Backhand. Great spot. That was number 7, Tainiko.
USA point.
He's like, I touched it, but that's all I did.
Taniko got a hit.
Tainiko laying a mark down to make sure he doesn't miss the line and overstep. Stepping on the line before the disc is released is called a foot fault. There is no point scored, and anybody on the defending team can throw back in return. Oh. Moving back towards Will, I think. Tainiko lined up with a fish hook, it looks like. Thumb on the inside. Disc outside the body. Yep, turn around. Way over. Oh my gosh, that was not good. That was not what he needed right then. That was not what Pac needed at all. So that brings it to 7 shooting 6. Tainiko had a turnaround fish hook last year at Worlds that I think he must have just slipped or something, and I don't know what happened there, but that was not the same throw I remember from last year.
Yes, 6-7.
All right, Scott Stokely, Hall of Famer pro disc golfer to throw. The wind behind him. I fully expect this disc to hit 70 miles an hour. Flick. And caught! Just to show you, sometimes speed isn't everything. Great catch, hand to hand. A little bit of camaraderie, foolish playing around. But congratulations on a great catch there. That was Takia that got that catch. All right, flipper. Hit. And caught by Will Walden. Marty Gray popped it back up after the fact instead of taking it himself. Good and trying to pass it. Great job. No change in score. Remains 7 shooting 6.
What a show.
Now the flipper was an interesting choice of throw. Great for throwing into this wind. Flip shots like a fish hook or a flipper into the wind often move much faster across than they would otherwise. Fish hook being a left to right and flipper being a right to left. All right. Will looks like he's setting up with his backhand again. All right, Will's backhand. And that's a catch. Toshiki got it. Gator running it from the side, trying to grab it again. All right. Tiniko with the catch. And the throwback. Looks like he's just going to throw a backhand after the fish hook last time. Don't blame him. Turnaround backhand's a little bit safer throw. Except it wasn't. Try and hit outside man, outside hand, and just missed entirely. So 8 shooting 6.
Let me see.
William Walden to throw. Setting up for a backhand. And caught! Great defense. Who was that? The up was off of Tiniko, and it is Riku who had the catch. Great movement hand to hand to keep from touching it with both hands at once. All right. 2-finger against the wind. Let's see if we can keep it from turning over. Good. And down. That brings it to 8 shooting 7. I made a comment after the first switch about how there needs to be some defense, and they both heard it seems. This is a great job on defense. Marty Gray to throw. There's no rule against moving where members are on a line. Just means that all teams have to maintain between switches until after the 11-point mark is reached. So trying to move a certain member around to hide them or to expose people that you want throwing back is a common tactic. Backhand. And through. That was number 66. Takia will throw back.
USA point.
Again, thanks to our observers, Oku and John. All right, setting up for a flipper. Great shot. That came in just under the knees, probably closer to ankle level. Great spot on that. 9 shooting 8. All right, backhand. Stop, up, and down. Despite a couple of fantastic attempts, nobody got the catch on that. So that brings USA to 10, while Pac is sitting at 8.
USA 10.
We're 3 points away from our next switch. 3? 4 points away from our next switch. My mistake. Not this hard sometimes. Especially when it's this hot outside. Although I will take this heat to the rain we had the first 2 days anyway. Ooh! I think somebody went headhunting there. That looked like somebody flinched out of the way. 10 shooting 9. I believe that's going to be Mr. Scott Stokely coming back. They caught him last time. Let's see if they can do it again. Forehand. Oh, they're calling precise placement versus out. Captain's having a discussion and calling the observers. Looks like USA Guts is arguing that he leaned and extended the box. Let's see. While they're deliberating, big shout out to my team, USA Guts Aces. Our captain, Josh Martinez, Spirit Captain, Rachel Hildreth, Dante Archuleta, Brandon Caskey, John Hopkins. Oh, that was a good shot. Dante Archuleta, Daniel O'Neill, and of course myself, Jim Moak. Had a great time at this tournament, despite not being standing out there playing in the finals. But if I was out there playing, you wouldn't be able to hear me commentate. So, good shot. So it's 9, shooting 11. And Tenneco to throw. They're trying to hit the dumper. Let's see if he does it again. And yes, he does. So USA has 12.
USA 12, Pac 9.
To Pax 9 at the moment. And with USA getting to pick their throw, it's very possible this is going to be a 9-13 switch with USA on top by 4. Looks like Will Walden is going to take the throw. I think they're doing some targeting discussion, realizing that if they score this, whoever they throw at is going to be throwing back with the wind behind them. Scott Stokely would be the one taking the throw. Looks like after that dump, Tenneco was taken out for a member change. Forehand, up and down, yep. 9-13 switch, USA on top by 4.
Switch side.
I also want to give a big shout out to WFDF and our very own Steve Taylor. They've done a great job at making us feel welcome at this event. Having nice, well laid out play fields that were free of any obstructions or any issues on the ground was great. It's hard to find fields this flat. Most soccer fields, which is what these appear to be, don't want Guts players on it that often. because of how badly we tend to shred turf with our cleats. So thank you all very much for having us. All right, set to throw back as USA lines up. Can't see the number on that, not sure who that is off the top of my head. I'll call it out when I get to, though. Number 10, Riku. Good shot after a little bit of a jump there. So it is 13 shooting 10. Yeah, if you've seen the parade of teams going past from left to right across the bottom of the field, those are ultimate teams going to collect their medals. Congratulations to all the winners for the ultimate events. We'll have our gold, silver, and bronze right after this tournament match is concluded. That's 2 out of 3. Currently packed 1-0. USA Guts has to take this one to bring it to 3. Marty Gray throwing. Oh! He smacked it back up instead of going for the catch, but nobody was in position to catch it after his up. It was Riku that had that up in the backfield, and I believe it's Keita that's going to be throwing back. 10 shooting 14. And a bag in return. Frank Brady with a big hand on that. All right, Frank's setting up looks like a fish hook. Yep, and through. That brings it to 10 shooting 15. Good shot, Frank. For anybody not familiar with the rules of Guts, a disc can be in any position when thrown as long as it is not vertical or upside down by the time it gets to the line. All right. Takia to throw. Flick. Great shot. A rising two-finger. Brings it to 15, shooting 11. USA maintaining their 4-point lead. After that fish hook against this wind, I don't think Pack is going to be shooting Frank anymore. All right, Marty to throw. As Pack sets the line. Backhand. And through. Also, shout out to Tom Bissett in the 84 jersey. He's one of the gentlemen that I was fortunate to play with last year at WGCC from Australia. An ultimate player normally is. Tom has also picked up Guts. And that's a foot fault, no point. Anybody can throw back. It looks like they're picking Kingo. This will be Kingo's first throw in a while. USA Guts has been careful to stay off him after the damage he did in the first game. All right, forehand. Oh! Ian dives forward, not quite able to secure it. Great movement. That brings it to 15, shooting 12. Looks like Will got the hand on that. Short. Just kidding. Common call out from other teams when playing in U.S. majors tournaments or even just fooling around during the weekends. If a player drops a disc without it crossing the line, that's not a throw. It has to cross the line for it to be considered short. Will's lining up for his backhand. Backhand. And hits him. I think that's Riku. No, Takia. Takia got hit with that. 11 shooting 16. No, 12 shooting 16. 12 shooting 16. All right. Two-finger forehand. And right past. I don't think anybody touched that. That might be an ace. Nope. They picked Frank. Or Frank touched it. One of the two. All right. Fish hook. Oh, not over. Oh, Keita goes for a mark and it hits him in the hand. Oh, that stings a little. And that brings USA to 17, ensuring they have the lead going into the next switch, where they will have the wind at their backs. Keita's two-finger. Hits Marty's hand and drops. 17 shooting 14. Pack is closing the lead a little bit, but they need to go ahead and get some more catching in. Oh, Keita's looking at his hand like, why isn't there a disc in it? Ian from the other team yelling out that it's cute that he thought he caught that. Kawaii. Oh, Keita's not the one that had that. That's Takia. Maybe? I'm not right on the sideline, so I can't accurately tell exactly where it's at. Yeah, Takia is going to be the one throwing this. $14 shooting 18. Next point switch. Ground control. That hovered inches off the ground. A great shot. And that is the next switch. 15-18. USA Guts on top by 3. All right. I think that's Frank Brady taking this next throw. Yep, that's what it looks like. While it is possible to throw a fish hook with the wind behind you, throwing one with this much wind behind, if you have any sort of speed on it, generally means you're throwing a dump shot vertically. Backhand. And it's through. That brings USA Guts to 19, 2 away from the point total they need to win. Pack needs to step up their defense. Number 66, Takia to throw. Trading out for a new disc. Guts discs are a little bit more flexible than Ultimate discs. If you've never held one before, they're 110 grams versus 185 or 175. And they flex anytime they're warm when they hit something, such as an outstretched hand. And down. 19 shooting 16. Great shot there. Advantages for throwing a flipper shot, like a actual flipper or a fish hook, are that when the shot gets to the line, any momentum it has usually does not go towards an upward spin, but instead to a downward spin. Meaning that if you want to pop it up, you often have to dig underneath it and force it upwards against the spin of the disc. Meaning that if you just put out your hand and try and stop it, more often than not, it's just going to shoot straight into the ground. Frank's backhand. And no catch. That brings USA Guts to 20. And Pack is in perfect requirement territory to take this game. Number 53, Ogie to throw. Flip. And down. That brings them to 17. Who'd they hit with that? Marty's taking off his glove. Looks like him. All right. Marty trying to put it away. Backhand. And through. And that is game 2 to USA Guts. And we go to game 3. Again, both teams cross the field, congratulating each other on fine play. And we'll then go rest and hydrate and prepare for game 3. This is Jim Moak. I'll be right back with you when we get started.
We will go to game 3.
If you run, you can.
Take a break for 5 minutes. Drinking water. Remember, for health.
All right, this is Jim Moak back live as we get ready to start Game 3 of the WGCC Championship Finals. This game is for all the marbles. Both teams at 1 win. Here comes Marty, backhand. Oh! Dump there. That's a mistake. And Pack starts off with a 1-0 lead. With Pack starting downwind, should we get to the fourth switch, they will have the wind behind them. And up, and caught. Scott Stokely reaches out of the air to grab it before Will can. All right, Scott Stokely to throw back. 0 shooting 1. And up and down. And that ties it up 1-1. Hey guys. All right. Got that taken care of. Number 53, Ogie to throw back. 1 shooting 1. Flipper. And down. Looks like that hit Evan Davis. 1 shooting 2. Two fair. Oh! Kingo got hit. Think he needs just a second. Brings the score to 2-all. Yep, Kingo's throwing. Finger. Flick. That was a nasty shot. It rose a little bit, but then dipped back down with overpressure. Great shot, Kingo. 2 shooting 3. Frank Brady to throw back.
It really is though. It was like kid size, so it's really small. That's so cute. Yeah, I'm missing what size is it?
Backhand. Oh! Takio got a great hand on that, but nobody was in position to capitalize it. 3-all. Mistakes like that are not common in Japanese guts. They're very well known for defense behind the line of play. All right, setting up for the flipper again. Having seen it a few times, let's see if USA Guts can defend it from this time. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you three?
Flipper. Up and down. Ryan almost had the pop with. No, Ryan had the pop on that. Will almost had the disc in his hands as it went out. Oh, Marty had the pop on that. My mistake. My mistake. 3 shooting 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry to borrow it.
No, it's okay. No,
You can see it. I think it's the week how much starts.
All right, Marty, backhand. Up and down. Great hands, but still no catch. Tied up 4-all. Taku to throw.
Thank you very much. Yes. Oh.
Flipper. And down. Hit Evan Davis that time.
Yeah, true. We don't throw in the net.
let me know when you do so I can do
This is we have national tournament in October. Sorry. Yeah, no, that's good. You don't have anything to slide with it?
All right, 2 finger. Up and down. Oh my goodness.
Do you have a lift? Do you have a...
Brings it to 5 shooting 5.
Yeah.
For 53, Ogie to throw. Flipper. And down. And that brings it to 6-5 switch. All right, Pack is where they want to be. This is how they went through the first game. All right, Marty's going to be throwing back. He'll probably stick to his backhand. It's been working really well for him so far today. Yep, backhand. Short! Ouch. And now the 2-point difference between the teams is down to dumps. That's unfortunate. But this is the position that Pack was in last game, where Takumi threw a couple of bad shots. Just goes to show that in high-level guts, dumps are a difference maker. Can often be the difference between winning and losing. But this game isn't over yet, so let's see what it keeps going. King go to throw. 2 finger. Scrapes the finger as it goes past. Great shot. 5 shooting 8. Frank Brady to throw. Probably got that fish hook coming back. Fish hook. And caught. Great job, Pack. That's a very difficult shot to catch, and you did it. Up to throw is number 4, Toshi. Eight shooting 5. Two finger. And straight past. They hit Frank again. 5 shooting 9. Pack doing their best to run away with us.
That's a bit of a stretch. I mean, once it's on the screen, sorry, thank you.
Frank Brady throwing fish hook. Right on past.
USA point.
Kingo's going to be the one throwing back. But it zoomed right past him.
Ready for shoot. Ready for shoot.
Two figure. Frank got it again. Brings it to 6 shooting 10. One more point on Pack's behalf, and USA Guts can start trading members around. Let's see if they're going to use that. All right. Fish hook. And through. Takio couldn't quite get a hand on it. I think there's only a few people that normally throw a fish hook in Japan. It's been a very effective shot for me this week. Ten shooting 7.
We have New Zealand next national. I mean, April and then will be one.
Forehand. And bagged. Didn't get past him that time. Frank was ready for that. Takio's shot bagged by Frank Brady. He's going to try and throw another fish hook in return, probably.
Oh shit. Who was it? No, our
All right.
I wasn't watching closely.
Stepping out of line. Try to interrupt rhythm, maybe. Fish hook. Up and down. Keita rises into the air trying to catch it, but is not able to capitalize on that up. 10 shooting 8. They've picked number 66, Takia, as their target. As he's throwing again. Forehand flick. And right on past Ryan. That brings them to 11. Now both teams are eligible for member changes. I think it's staying though. Yes, no change on Japan. And dump. That makes 3 for USA Guts right now. 12 shooting 8. Kingo's going to be throwing back. He's taken all their free shots so far. Whether with the wind or against it. And bagged! Frank Brady with big hands there. Frank Brady, originally a New Yorker, and pretty obviously, anytime you talk to him, currently resident of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA. Saw him last year in Worlds, and glad to see him here again in Japan this year. Frank's fish hook. Over. Oh, a bag on a golden rule, as we often say in Michigan. You get a great defensive play and then throw it away with a bad offensive one. Brings it to 13 shooting 8. All right, let's see if they catch Kingo again. Nope. And that is the next switch. 8-14. Pack on top by 6. A commanding lead as we get ready to move in to what may be our final switch. USA Guts needs to pick up defense and catch some of those discs. USA Guts also needs to stop dumping. Hopefully it won't be as big of an issue with having the wind behind them now. All right, Ian Colwell. Turnaround backhand, score. 14 shooting 9. All right. Takio throwing back. He's been throwing his flip on the downwind side. Looks like that's what he's setting up for again. Great shot. Brings it to 9, shooting 15. Marty Gray to throw back. Marty's backhand. And through. That brings USA to 10. 15 shooting 10. All right. Taki are going to be the one to throw back. Flipper again. Flipper. Oh. They went for it. That disc might have been short, but it was no way to be positive. And the ensuing scramble trying to catch did not result in a catch. So that is another point for Pack, bringing them within 5 of the magic number of 21 needed to win. Frank Brady to throw. 10, shooting 16. Frank throwing his backhanded, probably. Normally leaves the glove on for the fish hook. Yep, backhand. And down. That's point for USA, bringing them to 11. Number 53, Ogi to throw. Picking up a little bit of grass to see how the wind's blowing. The answer is straight in his face. Flip. And down. 11 shooting 17. Scott Stokely to throw. Scott throwing a forehand flick. Big throw. Think that hit Ogi? He's the one reaching for the disc, so yeah. 17 shooting 12. And if some people had started a little bit earlier, that might have been caught, but nope. 12 shooting 18. That was a good up. Floated a long time, but everybody ready to crash the center trying to catch it. In guts, generally, the person in the middle follows the disc. The center follows the disc wherever it goes, whether that's in front of the line or behind the line. The two people on either side of them, the whips, crash forward while the ends go either short back or deep back, depending on the angle and spin of the throw. Outside man, outside hand by Scott Stokely. Great shot. So you can see the spin coming off that bounced away from the rest of the team, making it very difficult for anybody to retrieve it. 18 shooting 13. I believe that's number 10, Riku, getting ready to throw. Yes, Riku. Two points away from our next switch. USA needs them to be in their favor. And one of them won't be. That brings it to 19, shooting 13. Ian Colwell back to throw. I think Ian's setting up for his thumber. Nah, just gonna throw a backhand. Thumber's an interesting shot. Has a flight profile that rises and then sharply dives as it gets closer to the line. Up. Oh, and down. And that is our next switch, 19-14. Pack on top by 5. And with the wind behind them, USA Guts needs to really get their shit together. You need to be bagging or catching every disc that comes at them with no dumps. I play with most of these guys on a weekly basis. Seeing them out here not getting some of the catches I know they can is a little frustrating for me. On the other hand, seeing the excellence of the Japanese Guts community is a strong reminder why we need to play internationally. We can learn from them, they can learn from us. 19 shooting 14. Ryan stepping out. Stokely stepping out. The line is Marty, Will, Evan, Frank, and Ian. Two finger. And down. Ian moves in the backfield, just not quite close enough to get the catch. 14, shooting 20.
So I focus on the black pink.
And through. That gets USA to 15. Who would they hit? Is that Ogie? Tango. That might have been a missed shot, or a missed target rather. Let's see. And game, set, and match. Congratulations to Pack, victors of the 2025 WGCC. Congratulations to a hard-fought series by USA Guts, who has taken second place. And congratulations again to Selfish out of Japan for bronze. Both teams lining up to express congratulations. If anybody was watching my stream yesterday, you know this was a rematch. Pack of the ones that knocked USA Guts into the losers bracket with the winners bracket finals defeat the other day. But that's our tournament. Big thanks to WFDF, JFDA, and USA Guts for putting this on. Great thanks to the Japanese Guts community who's hosted and been guides for us this week. It's been a great tournament, and I greatly look forward to my next trip to Japan for guts or otherwise. This has been Jim Moak out of Lansing, Michigan, signing off.